May 19th. That is a date that needs to be marked in your calendar, okay? If you don't have it marked down, if you don't have the money for that day, you need to get it and you need to mark the date down. That's the day Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia is releasing for the 3DS. Now, personally, I'm not gonna lie here. I'm a fairly new Fire Emblem fan when it comes to like the whole series of games and whatnot. Like, my first game that I actually played was Fire Emblem Fates. I had Conquest and Birthright and then eventually Revelation. That was my first game. And then I had seen Awakening, but I had never played Awakening by myself. But I do know the story of Awakening and how it goes. But as far as the older Fire Emblems, the one with Marth, the ones with Ike, Roy, and other characters, I mean, even the ones like this with Fire Emblem Echo Shadows of Valentia, which was based off of Gaiden, which I think released only in Japan in like the early 90s or something like that. But with those older Fire Emblems, I am not very knowledgeable. I don't know that much about the characters of the storyline. I know the characters that were in Smash Brothers and things like that. Like, if they were in Smash, I know them, but if they weren't, then I don't know. But I mean, Smash is kind of what introduced me to the series in general. But yeah, Fates was my first game, and then I know a lot about Awakening. I mean, maybe one day I'll end up buying Awakening, who knows, but those are my two games that I kind of know about. But I'm very excited for this one because it's very different from the Awakening and Fate series. I know that because I've seen like videos on it and things, and they say the story is a lot different and the way you play is a lot different. Well, obviously back then because the game's been updated now, but it should be different than the Fates in the Awakening series. In any case, I'm very excited for the game. All right? I'm not going to lie to you, to play a more serious tone Fire Emblem, because I mean, for the most part, Awakening was kind of serious, and Fates, like, its story made it seem like it was serious, but like, I don't know, I just didn't get them really dark vibes from it. There are some dark parts in the story, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I mean, in general, it's not that dark. It's mostly, or it feels, to me at least, it feels mostly upbeat and happy most of the time. I don't know. It just didn't give me that, like, oh, they're really in despair and whatnot kind of story. Now, Awakening did at some points, but again, I mean, it's just at some points. But I'm very excited to see what the past Fire Emblems have to offer, you know what I'm saying? Because I never got to play them, so this is my first chance to really play a legit classic Fire Emblem game. This is the first chance I get, so I'm very excited. These two characters, and Celia, they look pretty dope. They look pretty badass, I ain't gonna lie to you. The art style, the whole anime cutscenes that they're gonna have going on. I don't know if they're going to be incorporating the new gameplay. Maybe not. They might just be revamping the old gameplay, but they might have some new aspects as well in there from like the newer games, and by all means, that's fine with me. But in general, I just want to play a Fire Emblem game, like a traditional Fire Emblem game, like what made it go so good in the first place. I kind of want to experience that for myself, and that's what I'm really looking forward to in this game. All right, that's what I'm really very much looking forward to. So May 19th. That date needs to be on your calendar. You need to mark that down, unless you've played Fire Emblem Gaiden or you really don't care about the Fire Emblem series or things like that. But if you care, and if you haven't heard about this, which if you haven't heard about this game and you're a Fire Emblem like fan, or you kind of like it a little bit, I'd be kind of surprised that you haven't heard about this. But I mean, here it is. By all means, be ready for that. They have Amiibo as well. I don't really do the whole Amiibo scene, you know what I'm saying? The whole get your Amiibo and play with them. Nah, I don't really do none of that. But I mean, I'm very hyped for the game, so I'll definitely be on that eShop to cop it when it comes out. So that's all I wanted to talk about, just Fire Emblem. I think I only did like one Fire Emblem video on the channel, and I kind of wanted to talk about this game because I am very hyped for it. Whenever this game drops, you best believe your boy will be on it. All right, I will be on that hoe all day. Well, not all day, but a lot of the day. I got things to do, you know what I'm saying? I got life to live, you know what I'm saying? But I'll definitely be playing the game. But if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and let me know in the comments if you're gonna be picking it up. If you're a big Fire Emblem fan, don't like spoil the story or nothing, please, because I do kind of want to play this blindly and then experience everything by myself, or experience everything for the first time myself, and not read it in the comments and then have to play the game and just see it. I want to experience everything. So, but anyways, yeah, let me know in the comments like that. Hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, things like that. But other than that, the boy is out. All right, deuces.